Yo, so before we start the video, there might be an audio. I think you'll hear the music going on. Shout out to Caleb Bryant. Heavily support this guy's music. I don't follow him yet, but I'm gonna follow him. I found his shit on, I gotta stop cursing in the first view, man. I found one of his songs on TikTok. So shout out to TikTok, man. Chinese algorithm doing your thing, man. Shout out to Chinese algorithm one time. But I think I found one of his audios on TikTok. Maybe, I think. Or I found it from Spotify. It has like the added place or whatever. His music, love the theatrical, dramatic, cinematic, emotional music. Very palpitating. I think it's palpitating. But very captivating, very moving, very just like makes you want to get up and just either like move or like sit down and like listen, or even get up and listen. But anyways, I want to shout out him real quick. I'm gonna leave his info in the description. But this video is to also the other audio that I originally wanted to bring up is my streets being dug up. They're putting fresh concrete because of some sewer construction that was going on earlier, or asphalt, concrete, whatever. But they're digging up like the curb, not a curb essentially, but like right in front of the driveway. I'm sorry, right in front of the driveway. They have some ramps because it's been like this for a hot minute. I guess I'll show it. You see that? Get a little glance or something. But this video, as you can tell by the title, is mainly to talk about self-love. Cause, man, I had trouble going through this. I'm gonna try to keep like a general theme, I think, going forward within like a few episodes or recording or whatever, documentation, if you will. Maybe like I said, every few episodes it'll be like on a general topic, like of self-love, self-appreciation type of thing, and then of a outside, maybe like a physical thing, then health thing, that type of realm. Maybe we'll see how this goes. We'll see how I feel about it, and then we'll see how I picture and plan it, and then how I want to push forward. But today, like I said, is about self-love, because the point where I'm at now to the point where I was at before, very drastic differences. And I'm also a person that tends to do things in the extreme. Like, I don't like to do things half-assed when it's things obviously pertaining to me, but also things that are important to me and obviously may not necessarily pertain to me. And self-love is something that I feel like should be reinforced from a very young age, but is often overlooked. And that can lead to a lot of problems, obviously a lot of issues, internal issues, external issues, that should be addressed, then will later be addressed. And then once you're older, depending on what age you get to, what point things start setting in, or when the lesson starts to be getting taught, whatever that point is, that point really is very, very, very vital, very important, because you're getting set in like your understanding of things, because I feel like we all have different understandings of our reality and of ourselves and of other people. We view ourselves in our totality. We see ourselves from day in, day out, and maybe some people they have shades on. They don't see themselves for how they really are and who they really are, things they do and the things they think and things they do unconsciously that they may not realize, that we may not realize. I feel like I'm a fairly self-observant and self-honest person. I just know I tend to perpetuate negative, or I have perpetuated negative tendencies, habits, ways of thinking into myself, especially growing up. Very immature, but also very short-lived perspective that I had. self-love. There's a lot of steps to it. It takes a long. I feel like I'm not gonna say it takes a long time, but it does take time to obviously build it, because anything that's worthwhile, especially internal, but just in life, in all aspects, things in general take time to build and to forge, and some, depending on what it is, it takes multiple steps to forge it. Like sometimes you need to establish the ore, mine the ore, break down the ore, smelt the ore, fucking I don't know all the extent to put it, like reforge, refire, and do like the whole process. Sometimes there's a 12-step process, sometimes there's a 4, sometimes there's a 5, sometimes there's a 2. But ultimately, oh, you can't see it because it's backwards, but my tattoo says it's simple. Ultimately, any step to progression is simple. Nothing is complicated. There's no complicated answers. Every answer is simple in nature. There's a lot of variations and complexities and levels to, whatever answer it may be. But any solution, any answer is simple inherently. We just make things complicated. We just make things complex. We just tend to like throw shit around in our brain, and it kind of just morphs into something. But my steps, the things that I've done, I'm just gonna list them off. I don't know how. I'm gonna try to list them off. Try to go from start to finish, without really like forgetting. First things first. Questioning everything. First off, you gotta question everything. Does love even exist? First off. No, but actually though, like questioning everything, like getting to a point of just like, is everything actually what it is? Is everything as it should be? Is everything as it should? Is everything that I see the same as what other people see? And what's like the differences in how people the way we perceive things is based off of our experiences and our knowledge and our imagination, and also knowing we know very little cosmically. Just taking that in, there's a lot to that, and especially the way our education system is, really always has been. They try to indoctrinate. They tried to, I don't know about indoctrinate. They really tried to like minimize education and knowledge on like a bigger scale. They really tried to like keep you in a fucking fishbowl, man. They tried to feed you minimal information, as much minimal information as they can, in order to, obviously, because the dumber you are, the easier you are to manipulate. The weaker you are, the easier you are to manipulate. The more imbalanced you are, the easier you are to manipulate. The less confident you are, the easier you are to manipulate. The less love you have for yourself, the easier you are to manipulate. Bro, because like all those things, if you have that for yourself, the positives for yourself, if you have love, respect, honesty, consistency, discipline, dedication for yourself and your progression, you won't let bullshit slide. You won't let bullshit come your way and disrupt your mood, your energy, your path, and your happiness. You won't let disrespect go on. And the process of questioning and all that breaking down, you have to now start breaking down everything that you learned. It's like, what is a lie? What do I want to believe in? Because at a point, you have to come to a point. It's like a lot of shit I have been taught, seen, heard, listened to, absorbed. I feel like a lot of it, I'm not gonna say majority, but I feel like a lot of it is skewed in some way. Like maybe there's probably truth mixed in there, but I feel like there's a lot of lies mixed into a lot of things to feed a certain story, a certain, fairy tale, if you will. Remember to drink water, guys. I didn't fill this up all the way, but remember to drink water. Also, should I take my allergy pills? Fuck hay fever. Now fuck allergies. Fuck this weak ass body I got. If anybody got allergies, you know what I mean. So fuck. And I don't even got crazy allergies. I just got seasonal allergies, and that shit's not even great. I just casual sneezes, fairly often. Runny nose, stuffy nose, itchy eyes, shit like that. Casual. Other motherfuckers, y'all got it crazy. Y'all got it crazy. So shout out to the people that also don't have weak systems. Also shout out to the strong immune system. People that get sick at least, or not even at least, about once a year, or maybe like every couple of years. Or shout out to the people that get sick and get rid of it quick. So shout out to those people. If you don't, get your antioxidants. Blueberries, berries, leafy greens, spinach. I don't know about spinach actually. I take that back. Collagen if you want to get that. Get your iron, your fats, healthy fats, legumes, nuts, fish. You know, some people don't eat meats. Maybe you're not pescatarian either. If you're vegetarian, you know what you gotta eat. There's some yams, potatoes, get your carbs in there. Cabbage. I don't know why I'm giving a health lesson right now. What am I doing? Sorry. It's early right now. It's not that early. I woke up early because they were digging up. They're like. Also, what's the vibe with this music on? I wonder how this is gonna be. Are y'all gonna fuck with it? If you don't fuck with it, kinda sorry, because I fucking this shit out. But I also don't know how this is gonna sound. And was this shit already too loud? No. No. No, but in totality, process of me and my self-love, self-confidence shit, breaking down, questioning everything. And I got to a point of like, Darkness, you have to get to a point of like, how much is this change truly desired and needed from me? If you don't truly desire it, there's not a true intrinsic need for it, then that change you may have, you can still change. That's not to say you can't push through that, but at the same time you probably answer one of the things. But if you don't have those two, there's that process of still progressing, but now it's in a slightly like a different mindset, or like a slightly different pace and path, because there's other things to work on. It's not just, and you have to slowly chisel at things, like truly sculpt things. Like things aren't just a quick little sketch. It's just like we're using marble, but like we're fucking getting a little, doing some straight. Was that Renaissance time? That's not Renaissance time, was it? What time period was that? They were there with that was like heavily involved. I think Leonardo. No, not Leonardo. Michelangelo. He did that. He sculpted stuff now. Why did we stop doing that, by the way? Why was it just sculptures? Why did we stop doing those like crazy pieces? There's a lot of artists nowadays, or I don't know if a lot, but there's a good amount of artists that started to like find this stuff. I love like intricate art pieces. There's one on Twitter too that I found. I'm gonna see if I can like link them. I won't be able to show. I'm not gonna show anything, but I'll try to link. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. Things with self-love, that's a journey. I don't know, because I'm not at the point of, I feel like 100% self-love, so I can't tell you that personally. I don't know I feel like getting to that point of that, you're already close to enlightenment, I think. Because I think if you have self-love and you're like a good-natured person, which I feel like most people probably are, I would hope so. You want to do good and you want to share that positivity for the sake of just sharing positivity. Because why share negativity? I feel like that, you're getting to a point close to like enlightenment. If you're able to do that, that's a good mind. I think that's a focused mind. It's a determined mind. But also self-love, you have to want to kind of be selfish, And there's nothing wrong with being selfish. There's a lot of negative connotations with being selfish. But nothing's wrong with being selfish, because we're all inherently selfish. Like we do things we want to do. That in itself is selfish. And then when we do things, if we want to do things with people, that is technically inherently selfish. It's not like it's a bad, like things aren't bad. And what is good and bad anyways, you know what I mean? Like, things aren't black and white. There's a lot of There's extremes. Yeah, there's obvious extremes. And then, you know, you have the healthy balance in the middle. Well, not in the middle, but you have the healthy balance in between, obviously. And we're all not just one thing. You can be a pure, like, good soul. I also think you can be pure wicked. There's definitely some pure wicked, some wicked you out there, man. Wicked you out there, man. Y'all got some demons, man. Y'all got some demons. Not even like demons that are just like those trickery ones. Y'all got some evil demons, man. Different types of demons, different type of angels. That's for sure. Demons, angels. It's a nice day outside, man. You guys realize it's been like more like, I guess, foggy because of the wildfires. I guess if you guys live in like east, or I live in Canada, so shout out to Southern Ontario, man. Fuck this Southern Ontario. Shout out to Toronto. Okay, not Toronto. Yo, Canada, y'all guys are fuck shit going on. Okay, I'm not here to talk about fucking legislation and new shit, new form shit. What the fuck y'all got going on with the form shit? Change your shit. What the fuck are y'all doing? I didn't vote in Trudeau, by the way. So, I don't know why the fuck we decided to run it back with Trudeau, but we did. And him, his party, and a lot of these motherfuckers doing some stupid fucking shit. Fuck y'all, you crusty dick cuck pussies. Fuck y'all. Anyways. Remember to be a humanitarian. Let's go back to a peaceful speech. It's how to get that outburst, guys. It's good to have healthy releases. If you don't, you're gonna be bottled up. And what's wrong with being? It's nice to be verbally communicative. You know, you gotta get your point across, man. Be honest. Be blunt. Shout out, man. Shout out Bob Marley. One love. Rastafari, man. Jaw. Alright, man. It's been 17 minutes. I feel like this has been a good episode. See you guys. Y'all watching this. Me watching this. This is like a time capsule. It's like a time capsule. Cause I be chatting, bro. I don't be on topic. I've been moving around. That's just a natural way. I move like water, man. It's not just one level like a treadmill. Like this shit got surface waves, they got under waves. Sometimes we be moving, sometimes we be cruising, you know, sometimes we be set sail, meditation, sometimes we just be Tanjiro, clear mind, pure soul. Love that boy, man. Y'all gotta watch some fucking anime, bro. If y'all ain't watching anime, the philosophy in there, and not in all of them. I'm not gonna say all of them, but it's good. It's good in everything. It's also bad in everything. Dichotomy, you know what I mean? Dichotomy. But appreciate you watching, man. I hope you learned something. Hope you're able to share something. Hope you're able to learn something from one another. Hope we can interact, grow with one another, because in this life we're becoming more individualized and more separated than before, to where we were still individuals as a collective, rather than individuals and collectives coming together to work alongside each other, but still to be distanced and separated. So it's a weird thing we got going on, man. This shit with like the technology, the phone, with this AR shit, VR shit. Apple just came out with a new thing. The advancement that's gonna come with that AI, ChatGPT. Shit gonna get wicked, bro. Shit gonna get wicked. All the tensions building up. People are getting more fed up. Governments, elites doing more shady shit, pushing more shit. It's become more obvious to a lot more people. People are getting tired of it, like I said. I feel like the masses are starting to realize what's going on. They're realizing the power that we have as people to come together, united under different reasons, but still aligned, because we want the greater good for mankind and humankind and earth and animals and mammals and all living beings on this fucking planet, because we all share this planet. We're not gods. We're not better than anything else. But we are smarter than a lot of these other creatures. That's the key difference. And if aliens were to come down and fuck our shit up and enslave us, I hope they enslave the niggas that are doing the fuck shit, and anybody else that's, you know, obviously that you know, that's involved in it and that obviously wants that same thing. You know, if you want to enslave people, I feel like you should be enslaved just to get an understanding of what it's like to actually have no rights and all that shit. I have no experience with that. I also don't want any slaves. There's a difference between y'all niggas. There's a difference between us, man. There's a difference between us. Man, I'm out freedom, liberation, but unitedness at the same time. Not separation, elitism, nepotism. Y'all fucking losers. Fuck y'all. But I'm here all about enriching the soul. So I guess there's a difference. But I also I'm not gonna be broke. So it's not gonna be one of those, man, okay, you're saying this because you're broke. No. I'm saying this because we understand. Y'all that say that is shit, y'all don't get it. But that's cool, man. I'm gonna be here eating my artificial fruits, my fruit snacks. I'm gonna say shout out to Wetchers because y'all making fire fruit snacks. But I got some watermelon, some oranges in the fridge. Probably eat a banana. Probably eat an apple. Some blueberries, strawberries. Shout out, man. Eat your fruits, man. Eat your fruits and veggies. Have a well-balanced diet. Drink your water. Drinking too much water though. Don't want to like. Also, you don't want your. Okay, I don't know why. I'm chatting. I'm dead chatting. Though. One love, respect. I'm not really good at outros. I always tend to keep going. So at some point, I'm probably just gonna like